Dr. Switzer?
Yes, come in. I'm just washing my hands.
I'm Catherine Bigman. Janet Carlisle referred me.
Oh, yes. Still being buried alive in a box.
Yes, that's me. Should I lay down?
Oh, no, we don't do that anymore. Just have a seat. And let me tell you a bit about our billing. I charge $5 for the first 5 minutes. And then absolutely nothing after that. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Too good to be true, as a matter of fact.
Well, I can almost guarantee you that our session won't last the full 5 minutes. Now, we don't do any insurance billing, so you would either have to pay in cash or by check.
Wow. Okay.
And I don't make change.
All right.
And go.
Go.
Well, tell
What?
me about the problem that you wish to address.
Oh, okay. Well, I have this fear of being buried alive in a box. I start thinking about being buried alive and I begin to panic.
Has anyone ever tried to bury you alive in a box?
No, but truly thinking about it does make my life horrible. I mean, I can't go through tunnels or be in an elevator or in a house, anything boxy.
So what you're saying is you're claustrophobic.
Yes, that's it.
All right, well, let's go, Catherine. I'm going to say 2 words to you right now. I want you to listen to them very, very carefully. Then I want you to take them out of the office with you and incorporate them into your life.
Well, shall I write them down?
Well, if it makes you comfortable, it's just 2 words. We find most people can remember them.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here they are. Stop it!
I'm sorry?
Stop it!
Stop it?
Yes, S-T-O-P, new word, I-T.
So, what are you saying?
You know, it's funny. I say 2 simple words, and I cannot tell you the amount of people who say exactly the same thing you're saying. I mean, this is not Yiddish, Catherine. This is English. Stop it.
So, I should just stop it.
There you go. I mean, you don't want to go through life being scared of being buried alive in a box, do you? I mean, that sounds frightening.
It is.
Then stop it.
I can't. I mean, it's been with me since childhood.
No, we don't go there. Just stop it.
So I should just stop being afraid of being buried alive in a box.
You got it. Good go. Well, it's only been 3 minutes, so that will be $3.
Actually, I only have a 5, so
Well, I don't make change.
then I guess I'll take the full 5 minutes.
Fine. All right. Well, what other problems would you like to address?
I'm bulimic. I stick my fingers down my throat.
Stop it! Nut of some kind? Don't do that.
But I'm compelled to. My mom used to call me fatty.
No, we don't go there.
But I've been having this dream.
No, we don't go there either.
But my horoscope did say...
We definitely don't go there. Just stop it. What else?
Well, I have self-destructive relationships with men.
Stop it! You want to be with a man, don't you?
Yes.
Well, then stop it. Don't be such a big baby.
I wash my hands a lot.
That's all right.
It is?
I wash my hands all the time. There's a lot of germs out there. Yeah, don't worry about that one.
I'm afraid to drive.
Well, stop it! How are you going to get around? Get in the car and drive, you kook.
Stop it! You stop it! You stop it!
What's the problem, Kathy?
I don't like this. I don't like this therapy at all. You're just telling me to stop it.
And you don't like that?
No, I don't.
So you think we're moving too fast? Is that it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, then let me give you 10 words that I think will clear everything up for you. You want to get a pad and a pencil for this one?
Right.
Are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right, here are the 10 words. Stop it or I'll bury you alive in a box!
Hi, I'm Mark Rennick. We're talking about breaking barriers. I was fortunate enough to be in a program at a maximum security prison in the state of Idaho. And one of the curriculums, the ongoing curriculums, was breaking barriers. And I think what it really did for our group was, it was the dialogue that was always running. And I think as I look back on it now, it became the language that we spoke as we communicated between each other. So that we could highlight when somebody would mess up, we would say, you got an incorrect principle on your belief window. And so I say that now out in the free world and people look at me like I'm strange, but the people who understand it, I know have been in prison, at least in Idaho. So that's what it became for me, and that language fostered a friendship, a bond, I think you will, within our community, so that we could look deep within ourselves and see how God works in our lives. And that was very powerful for me. So it was exciting, and to link up with you guys and to meet Gordy in person is something I know that a lot of people wanted. Even surprisingly, where we were, staff loved this program, because I was the librarian at Max for a while, and the education guy was always trying to figure out how much it costs to get Gordy to come down here. Never could get the state to kind of pay for that, but it was always a dialogue that we had, and so in some ways it's been nice that it's come together to make that work today. Talk about what it took to get here for you in terms of sitting with Gordy Graham, because I've watched you today, and this is real powerful. So what this has meant to you, you can tell this is special. You got on a plane and you did stuff. You're still on paper with the state of Idaho. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
And you've held up real well so far.
So far. Yeah, I'm not sure
We
about
gotta get
that.
home.
About that flight thing. Last time I flew was in 1958 in a DC-3. And so yeah, like I said earlier, I've been 22 years. It would be about 24 years altogether when I get done. I took all the programs, been to NAAA, Thinking for a Change, just you name all the programs I've taken. And there was something in breaking barriers. Careful of the ruts you're in, careful of the ruts you choose, you'll be in them for a long time. And I was in a rut that just was above my head for years and years and years, and I just couldn't see any way out. And between the Hope Community program out at Max, I was a preacher's kid, like I said, and ran from God as far and fast as I could. But somewhere along that line, I stopped, and something just was right there. And something in breaking barriers, the incorrect principle on your belief window, change takes time, those kind of things finally sunk in. And now we have parole officers calling us and case managers calling us, and friends with all the wardens that have come and gone, and deputy wardens, and I've had hair down the middle of my back for more years than I am old, just about. So now I'm just an old short-haired hippie that am baffled at where I'm at in this world. And having met you now, because we saw you on TV time and time again, and we've watched programs come and go, but this one has stuck in my head. So yeah, this is a big adventure. My parole officer told me to email her, and I didn't know how to do that. So I figured out how to email now. First time in my life I emailed, and it was because of you. So I'm learning computer skills, and I've got a car for the first time in my life that actually runs good, and I got money in the bank, and so life is pretty good. I got family, kids, grandkids, great grandkids.
Yeah, that's what makes life.
Yeah.
Them kids, boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Got more on the way. Got another great granddaughter coming in November, and one coming next April or sometime.
Oh, yeah. Man, that is when you can be a spoiler and then let the parents take care of them.
When Gordon and I first met through mutual friends, otherwise I'm sure our paths would never have crossed. But I felt right from the start that he somehow saw me as, this sounds so egotistical and I don't mean it that way, I mean it very humbly, as almost a guardian angel. He knew that my path was spiritual, that it was the basis of my life. It was how I had met the friends that we were mutual friends with, was along that path. And our whole time together, he was like a sponge soaking up. How do you talk to God? How do you pray? How do you meditate? How do you? And then he just makes it one with who he is. And when I first told him I don't do a session without asking God and all of his messengers to help me and overlight it and overlight the audience, that their hearts and minds will be open and that they may take it out and bless their world. He has done it ever since. He just takes it in and does it. And so I always felt that somehow I had a mission in his life that was greater than just being a wife. And that we've been partners in this and creating the programs and all of it. It's been, he got me out from behind a desk.
That was probably God's plan to get you.
I think it was. I was a counselor in private practice and I loved it, never thought of leaving it. And he said, Eve, you got to get out from behind that desk and get out in the real world. And I said, I'm happy here. So he got me out there and lo and behold, I loved it. I loved the variety. I loved seeing lights come on in so many people's eyes that it just given up hope. And they didn't have to be behind prison walls to have that.
That would really be embarrassing sometimes when I would take a break and be gone and Eve would do the teaching. When I came back, they didn't want me to teach. And
I loved it.
Dang, I'm not taking no more breaks.
That'll teach you for pulling that stunt on me when I wasn't expecting it. That's another thing, when you work with Gordon, you never know what to expect.
That's part of what I think I like about it. It's like, as Jim can attest, that's the way we operate.
Is that the way you
Very
operate?
awesome. Very much so.
All change starts with an awareness that change is possible, or an awareness that I'm caught in a rut. And the reality model asks the question of you and I, will what we're in right now serve our needs over time? And if the answer is no, then we need new tools. And this process will bring you tools. This is the most powerful information on change available in this country. Somebody's always trying to change us. You know, there's concept that, you know, people get threatened because they think they're going to be brainwashed and all this kind of darn stuff. See, change is a do-it-yourself process. Nobody's going to change you, and ain't nobody going to change me. But you can provide people new tools that they can use to change themselves.